The Clearfield High School graduating class of 2020 welcomes you to our 58th annual commencement exercises. Thank you for joining us today. We recognize and appreciate our district superintendency for helping make this graduation possible. Davis School District Superintendent Mr. Reed Newey, Davis School District Assistant Superintendent Dr. Logan Toon, Davis School District Assistant Superintendent Mr. John Zerbakken, Davis School District Business Manager Mr. Craig Carter, and Davis School District Secondary Director Dr. Dan Lanford. We also appreciate support from our school board and local mayors, Clearfield Mayor Mr. Mark Shepard, Clinton Mayor Mr. Mitch Adams, and Syracuse Mayor Mr. Dr. Mike Gailey. We especially acknowledge and thank our own administration, Principal Chris Keim, Assistant Principal Mr. Michael Martini, Ms. Tana Smith, Mr. TJ Strain, and Administrative Intern Mrs. Melissa Fox. We also give a huge thanks to all our teachers and many support staff members for making this moment possible. We thank all of our former teachers as well. And finally, seniors, soon-to-be graduates, let's be sure to take the time tonight to thank our parents and those special adults in our lives for all of the time and effort they have given to help us be here today. As a senior class, we thank you. We recognize that Clearfield High has a long and strong tradition and many proud graduates who are watching with us tonight. Thank you for supporting us and representing Clearfield High in a positive way. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Clearfield High Madrigals, under the direction of Mr. Val Moore, sing the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red blaze, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, there are members of our graduating class whose parents are currently serving in the military overseas and could not be with us here today. We're very grateful for the sacrifices of those students and their families. We would like to honor all the men and women who have ever served, are currently serving, and any senior who will serve in our country's military. We thank you for your service. We will now begin our moment of silence in remembrance for the people who could not be here in this celebration. We will now begin for our friends, family, heroes, and classmates. Thank you. The program will now proceed as programmed.
Clearfield High School class of 2020, congratulations. You are fabulous. Let me be the first Clearfield High alum to congratulate you and welcome you as a graduate of Clearfield High School, the best school in the land. I hope you are as proud to be a graduate of Clearfield High School as I am. What would we give to be together right now? If we could, we would edit this spring of your senior year. We would add back prom. We would add back cotillion. We would add all of the other events and celebrations back. But this spring is a part of our story, part of our Falcon story. It's a part we've had enough of, but it's still a part. But remember, it's only a part of our story. As graduates, you are likely getting a lot of advice. You probably expect to get some advice from me right now, and I don't want to disappoint you. So here it goes. Continuing with the theme of a story, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. First, you take the lead of your story. Sometimes circumstances or other people play a big part in our story, but don't let them take control. You control your story. You take the lead of your story. You keep creating your story. Second, Keep including education and training, school spirit, and service as a part of your story. Third, and finally, all of our individual stories together make up the Falcon story. So let's keep contributing positively to that Falcon story. Thank you.
Well, Falcons, I'm sure none of us walked into senior year picturing our graduation looking like this. I want to say that my heart goes out to all of you that have missed out on your senior season or debate tournaments or last musicals or senior trips or anything else that you may have really been looking forward to. Class of 2020, we've all had a rough couple of months, and unfortunately this is what we got. It's not fun, it's not fair, and it's not ideal, but here we are. But Falcons, aside from the fact that our year is not turning out how any of us planned, that is not what we should remember about our senior year at Clearfield High School. I don't know about you guys, but in 20 to 30 years, when I'm reminiscing about my senior year, I am not going to be telling stories of sitting in quarantine. I'm going to be telling the stories about how I met my best friends dressing up at football games or storming the field after winning the homecoming game, about volunteering in the food pantry and meeting some pretty amazing people, about how I would tell about my friends getting their heads shaved at the FAF assembly, or about how the school song has a special place in my heart. I would tell about the Falcon roll call, and about going to the improv show for the first time and realizing just how insanely funny all of my classmates are. I'm not telling anybody about hand sanitizers or social distancing. I'm telling them about our custodian Jeff and how talking to him would make my entire day any day. I'm going to tell about that time seniors won Penny Wars, in the positives. Learning about how it is so much more fun to leave a dance dripping in sweat from moshing too hard than not moshing at all. Stories of so many fire alarms and building human pyramids in the middle of the hallway during Falcon Focus. Everyone will know that the small gym's water tasted like pennies and that the bathroom stalls were so short you could see over them, but also everyone will know that I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. Falcons, there are so many amazing things about our senior year, and I want to take those memories with me. This isn't ideal, Falcs, and even without sitting next to all of you now, I am so sure of the amazing things that you guys can do. I gotta say, we did it, seniors. Zoom meetings and online school and all, we persevered. And I cannot wait to see the crazy things that Clearfield's class of 2020 pulls off. Thank you all for giving me these opportunities. Clearfield's class of 2020, go do big things. Take the lessons that Clearfield taught you, live large, and wherever you go, be quick with a flash of light and a cloud of dust, and keep it classy, Falcons. Thank you.
It starts with a tour and orientation, where we help the ambassadors learn to be patient. Then the first day of school and the panic it brings, the fear we all felt as the bell starts to ring, then we all go to class and make some new friends and sigh in relief as the day starts to end. We rely on our friends, our siblings and parents. The fact we can't drive becomes quite apparent. This is the year we thought Fortnite was cool. Man, how pop culture made us all look a fool. But as soon as it came, the year starts to end. We all cheer that we won't be sophomores again. Then junior year starts. We've all heard that it's hard. There's no rhyme here. Junior year is just hard. We take AP classes and clubs, and we don't think they'll be that rough. But by the end of the term, we've all had enough. We don't see our family, and scarcely we laugh, but then comes a gem in the winter called FAF. We empty our accounts, our cushions and drawers, and show that we're Falcons down to our cores. With each drop of the cent, the competition gets heated. Yeah, we lost, but we know that they cheated. Eventually there comes a change in the seasons, and with this new term, ducks for some reason. We're all left with wounds that have just started to mend. But then, junior year ends. Now we're the big kids, the ones on the top. We have all these plans to make senior year rock. But then stuff comes up that makes us angry and sad. We want to drop out, but we're told that it's bad. We're forced to stay home, away from our friends. And before we know it, the year has come to an end. We complained the whole year, but then when it's done, we want to go back just one day. Just one. It's all very sad. Trust me, I know that we're meeting online instead of in rows. But it's not all the dances that show who we are. It's not all the classes that brought us this far. We have the most spirit and the closest of friends. Yes, high school's over, but why should it end? For 3 years of our lives, we've shared all these memories. We're not just a class. We're 2020.
The presentation of the Heart of the Falcon Award is a tradition held at Clearfield High School graduation each year. The student who possesses the Heart of the Falcon is one who during their 3 years at Clearfield High was a leader instead of a follower, was someone who changed the normal course of events to make our school or community a better place. This individual is described as fearless, determined, self-motivated, unswerving in purpose, and never influenced by popular peers or notions. He or she is a humanitarian, scholar, and or an athlete who is always generous with his or her time and talents. It is my pleasure to turn the time over to Tana Smith to present the Class of 2020's Heart of the Falcon Award.
Brittany Hansen is a person who possesses a true heart of the falcon, and not just possesses now, but has in the past and will carry it on with her into the future. Brittany has never been much of a follower. It is in her nature to lead and care for others. She is one who forgets herself and looks towards the common good. Her good attitude, confidence, and kindness is infectious, and she has the ability to rally her peers and cheer them on. Not only has Brittany maintained a 4.0 during her GPA during high school, she has done it while taking numerous AP, IB, CE, and honors classes, as well as participating in cheer and track. However, it is Brittany's kindness and caring attitude that sets her apart from her peers. When Clearfield Cares started 18 months ago, Brittany decided she wanted to work in the food pantry as often as possible, so she changed her work schedule to free up her Thursday afternoons. When the pantry ran out of hygiene kits, she took it upon herself to hold her own hygiene item drive and donated over 150 hygiene kits to the pantry. When FAF rolled around in December, she and a lot of other seniors were really worried that they were going to lose penny wars to the juniors. Brittany took it upon herself to create an Instagram story about the impending crisis. Take collections via Venmo, and then drive to every financial institution along the Wasatch Front to change the money into pennies. Her dedication ensured that seniors not only won, but did so with positive penny points. Brittany is her own person. She does not adhere to the standards that people place on her. She knows what standards she has set for herself and seeks to meet them instead. Brittany is always willing to take the advice of those more experienced than her and use that information to change her actions or behavior rather than what popular opinion or her peers say. She is also genuinely happy, a delight to be around, and an example of everything we want our graduates of Clearfield High. Congratulations to Brittany Hansen, 2020 Female Heart of the Falcon recipient. Benton Bear has displayed the heart of a falcon through his kindness, enthusiasm, and sincerity in how he engages with everyone around him. In his service as Link Crew president, Benton has demonstrated his passion for Clearfield and serving others. When he welcomed the incoming sophomores to the best school in the land, he meant it. He loves Clearfield High School and wants every student to feel the same way. But Benton's interactions with others go far beyond the responsibilities of Link Crew. He looks for the best in each person, and he finds it. Everyone is a friend to Benton. Everyone wants to be his friend. His easy acceptance of everyone and his honest and uplifting responses wins people's trust and their confidence. It does not matter what the person's appearance, habits, clique, or history may be, Benton sees everyone as a friend. He uses this gift to raise those around him. Students who engage with Benton change negative and derogatory behavior in response to his uplifting influence. The positive energy that Benton spreads infuses and lightens those of the people around him. Benton is the first person people notice to be missing. Because he is not influenced to do anything out of character, Benton always has an infectious smile, positive attitude, and treats every single person with the same warmth. He approaches everything with optimism and has always done anything asked of him and more. A student with such a positive personality is rare. Do you know anyone else who shares kisses, Hershey's Kisses that is, with everyone he sees on Valentine's Day, or cares about his teachers as much as they care about him? Exactly. Benton is also an outstanding student who has challenged himself with AP, CE, and honors classes while participating in debate, theater, and link crew. Benton truly embodies the heart of the Falcon with his friend heart, his dedication to academic success, and his consistent habits of giving. Congratulations to Benton Bear, 2020 Male Heart of the Falcon recipient.
Good evening, esteemed family, friends, faculty, staff, and guests, as well as you fellow graduates, the class of 2020. Well, we did it. We made it to our high school graduation. Although it may not look the way we envisioned it, we made it. It truly has been an unforgettable senior year. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. Although it was not easy, we are here today to celebrate our hard work and accomplishments. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. This year, our school theme was The Falcon Story. And let me tell you, it sure has been one with a lot of twists, turns, and unexpected surprises. We have finally made it to the end of the year, but definitely not the end of our story. Graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of a larger journey of life. All accomplishments we achieve during this course of our life should be taken as starting points for future achievements. Our graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting us to wherever life may take us. My senior year, I have learned about how fast time actually flies. Time moves with a flash of light and a cloud of dust, and I have learned to be grateful for what I have because we didn't know that it would be gone. Today we are ending a chapter, but I assure you exciting times are ahead, and in the great words of Frank Sinatra, the best is yet to come. Graduates, the road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles and missed exits, potholes and roadblocks. There will be times when each of us think that he or she is alone with our back against the wall. But we are not alone. We are all on this journey together. Nothing worthwhile is easy, and that includes making the most of our future. But that doesn't mean we can give up on ourselves. We will keep pushing because we know we can achieve our dreams and because we are worth it. Remember, tables turn, bridges burn, you live and learn. Oftentimes, it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. From this day forward, let us believe in ourselves so that we may reach our goals and fulfill our dreams. May we take the lessons we have learned from our senior year and apply them throughout our lives to build our futures. May we plan for our future, but also be and live in the moment. And may we never look back and say, "Oh, what could have been." Instead, may we remember winning our homecoming game, the selfless giving during Falcons Are Fabulous, and the endless amount of spirit and love we had for our school. We are forever Falcons. May our pride increase and may it never cease. Our mighty Clearfield High. Thank you.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Clearfield High School, I proudly present the class of 2020 to you, Mrs. Phipps, and certify that each member of this graduating class has completed all of the requirements set forth by the Utah State Board of Education and the Davis District School Board.
Congratulations, Clearfield High Class of 2020 graduates and families. I'm Cheryl Phipps, a member of the Davis School District Board of Education. It is my privilege to share a few remarks with you on your graduation day and to accept the graduating class. What a memorable senior year this has turned out to be for each of you and for the rest of your peers around the world, surpassing anything that any of us could have ever imagined at the beginning of the year. You are the senior class of 2020. And when a person hears the number 2020, they think of perfect vision. So how do you see this year as you look back? As the best of times or the worst of times? Helen Keller was a woman who lacked the physical ability to see yet she had tremendous vision. She said this: "When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often, we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us." So, did you see any doors that have opened to you this year as others seem to have closed? What have you learned? Anything about yourself? Anything about others? Are there some things that are more important to you today than they were a few months ago? Do you have some new heroes? How the community as a whole has come to really appreciate your teachers, administrators, counselors, and other staff members as they've valiantly stepped forward and done things that they've never had to do before. They have been true heroes to all of us. Viktor Frankl, a survivor of 4 different concentration camps during World War II, including Auschwitz, said the following: "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." How have you changed yourself to meet the challenges facing you? Seniors, it would be so easy for all of us to focus on what we lost this year. But I hope that you will be able to see very clearly what you've gained. And that will be something different for each one of you. I also hope that you will be determined to not lose anything of value from this school year, but that you will be concentrated and focused on having that celebration that you envisioned at the beginning of this year as things become safe and we can safely meet again together. I am confident that you'll be able to create a celebration that you'll cherish for the rest of your lives, and I look forward to hearing about that. In his younger years, Walt Disney had a vision of a better world. And from that vision, he created a new reality meant to help people escape from the realities and the worries of their everyday lives. Falcons, with your 2020 vision, what remarkable things do you see to improve the world in the future? How will you make the world a better place? Dream big, Falcons, and then work diligently to make that vision a wonderful, true reality to help us all escape from the many worries that we're facing today. But right now, because you have met the requirements set by the state of Utah and the Davis School District, I accept the class of 2020 for Clearfield High School. Congratulations, and way to go, Falcons.
Daniel Abadka, Mohammed Abdinasir, Caitlin Ackerman, German Acosta, Ariana Adam, Carly Adams, Evan Allen, Braden Allred, Rachel Allred, Fernando Almeida, Maxwell Alvarado, Vanessa Alvarez, Claire Alverson, Lydia Anderson, Jason Andrade, Connor Andrews, Jaylyn Anthony, Jackson Arbogast, Kylie Archuleta. Gracie Ashworth. Logan Ayrton. Isaiah Bailey. Benton Bear. Tyler Ballard. Bracken Ballingham. Brittany Ballingham. Caden Bankhead. Grayson Banks. Shaylee Barber. Madison Barlow. Dylan Barnes. Allegra Barney. Antonio Barney. Brinley Barney. Stephanie Barrera. Selena Barrett. Samantha Baringer. Andrew Bars. Brittany Barth. Paige Bartholomew. Joshua Bate. Haley Baxter. Melissa Beams. Danilee Bears. Alyssa Belford. James Belford. Myron Bell.
Andre Bolon. Nelias Benelli. Brigham Bergquist. Janessa Best. Taylor Bettridge. Tanner Bigler. Berlin Bilderback. Hayden Billings. Colton Bingham. Oscar Bingham. Joseph Berkhamshaw. Alex Black. Leilani Black. Alyssa Blackburn. Justin Boardman. Anna Bonstill. Hunter Boskeeter. Michaela Bowers. Leslie Bohe. Chrisandra Bergino. John Brinkerhoff. Madison Bruff. McKenna Bruff. Brenton Broussard. Kalina Brown. William Brown. Taylor Brewstad. Kason Buckley. Angela Bugarin. Shayla Bew. Lane Bune. Tate Bunton. Tycene Burks, Maria Burnett, Noah Burrows, Devin Burton, Elizabeth Butler, Caitlin Butters, Trevor Byington, Kayla Caballero, Austin Call, Kyla Cameron, Gabriel Campbell, Sage Campbell, Daniel Campos,
Caden Carbine, Tyler Carlson, Jack Carnival, Julie Carr, Madeline Carr, Leonardo Carrillo, Christopher Cash, Samantha Casper, Trevin Castile, Nicholas Cefalo, Jesus Cerda, Braden Chamberlain, Zoe Cherry, Benjamin Christensen, Raquel Christensen, Aaron Christiansen, Ivy Priestley, Logan Church, Manuel Cisneros Ramos, Callista Clarkston, Carter Clifford, Connor Klippinger, Jeremy Cloyd, Taylin Coates, Arian Coates, Abigail Coffey, Adam Collier, David Combs, Zion Conine, Caitlin Cook, Summer Kuhn, Emily Cordingley, Lexi Corden, Adrian Correa, Madison Cousineau, Bria Craddock, McKaylee Kreger, Paige Crossley, Jorge Cruz, Cassandra Cuadras Valenzuela, Cheyenne Cummings, Michaela Cunningham, Alexander Danes, Dylan Dingle, Teague Daughtery, Blaze Davis,
Dylan Davis, Scott Davis. Tavy Davis. Amber Dawson. Erica Dawson. Matthew DeWitt. Hiram Denny. Brianna Darragon. Skylar Domingo. Nautica Dominguez. Azalea Dowdle. Ivy Dreyer. Lindy Drake. JL Duckworth. Max Dudas. Brian Dunaway. Noah Dunkley. Ethan Durbin. Carly Dustin. Abraham Dye. David Earhart. Haley Ellis. Wesley Elmore. Justice Enna.
Ryan Erdman.
Bryce Erickson. Roxana Esparza. Caden Espindola. Aaron Esheimer. Eric Evans. Reagan Evans. Zeke Fallstone. Martin Farfan. Shelby Farr. Kaysen Fielding. Shania Feet. Brooklyn Philpott. Hannah Fisher. Adam Flint. Braden Forbes. Braxton Forbes. Brandon Ford. Brenya Foreman. Rex Frampton. Susie Franco. Seth Franks. Christopher Frederick.
Jasmine Freeland. Kobe Freitag. Colby Fugate. Allison Galindo Farfan. Sadie Garcia. Levi Gardner. Ednis Gashi. Flamur Gashi. Timothy Genix. Juliana Giacchetta. Adam Gibby. Hannah Gibson. Seth Gibson. Piper Glover. Elijah Goebel. Joanna Gogol, Jackson Goddardge, Matthias Godoy, Cameron Goff, Daisy Gonzalez, Ameirani Gonzalez Diaz, Ray Goodrich, Riley Graham, Jaron Grass, Zachary Gravely, Donald Green, Jonas Gridley, Riker Grimes, Alana Gruber, Madison Grover, Kira Gupton, Chloe Guthrie, Adam Guy, Armando Guzman, Alana Height, Chase Hale, Trey Hall, Alexis Hamblin, Chance Hamlin, Jack Hamblin, Joseph Hamblin, Tori Hamilton, Nicholas Haney, Brittany Hansen, Emma Henson, Jackson Hansen,
Kelsey Hansen, Luke Hansen, Nolan Hansen, Olivia Hansen, Sky Hansen, Avery Hutto, Ammon Hairstad, Luke Harlan, Caitlin Harmer, Alexis Harrison, Joshua Harrison, Seth Hawks, Caleb Heaps, Brighton Hellback, Ariana Henich, Jake Henney, Hunter Hensley, Aaron Higgs, Kaylin Hill, Spencer Hobart, Braxton Hodson, Braxton Hoffman, Nolan Hawkinson, Kylie Hoskins, Taylin Houston, Noah Hovey, Abigail Howe, Haley Hughes, Callie Holm, Ethan Hunter. Emily Hurst. Trenton Irish. Carly Ivins. Hayden Jackson. Joseph Jacobson. Madison Jacobson. Alex Jensen. Ashton Jensen. Boston Jensen. Lauren Jensen. Sarah Jensen. Emily Jetland. Anthony Jimenez. Alicia Brianne Johnson. Hallie Johnson. Jaden Johnson.
Jordan Johnson. Carson Jones. Drew Jones. Jordan Jones. Kendall Jones. Taylor Jones. Zyda Jones. Ethan Judkins. Janae Judkins. Gavin Kaufman. Brandon K. Michael K. Arthur Keel. Corbin Kervigil. Michael Kikoa. Elijah Keller. Natalie Keller. Colton Knight. Caleb Kohler. Anthony Kolovu. Nicholas Cuck. Cody Kynaston. Trent Kynaston. Austin Ladd. Carson Lance. Lydia Lang. Hendrik Landsbergen. Addison Larson. Benjamin Larson. Colby Larson. Melissa Lafiso. Melissa Lawrence. Dylan Laws. Brendan Lee. Courtney Lee. Trevin Lee. Ariana Lay. Meadow Leo. Jocelyn Lesta. Connor Lewis. Tyler Lewis. Bryson Linscomb. Jaden Lintz. Julia List. Gavin Lister.
Kale Lister. Benjamin Lloyd. Angelo Lopez. Gabriel Lovelace. Christopher Lowry. Celis Lubin. Madeline Lunt. Wesley Lynn. Amarissa Madrid. Gage Madsen. Anthony Magallanes. Kylie Malin. Kimberly Mancuso. Gracie Manzanares. and Manuel Manzanillo Criollo. Thomas Marengo. Valentino Marino. Weston Martin. Elia Martinez. Dakota Mon. Matthew McGarry. Tyler McMillan. Tavius Meha. Mackenzie Merrill. Trevor Miles. Chadra Miller. Ammon Milton. Jordan Minear. Mackenzie Mingle. Carly Mitchell. Dallas Mitchell. Matthew Miyagashima. Michael Miyagashima. Paige Monson. Elijah Montoya. Shelby Moore. Juliet Morales. Luis Morales. Bryce Morgan. Grace Morgan. Madison Morrill. Melissa Mortensen. Tanner Moss. Samantha Molding.
Taylor Molding. Brian Munoz. Samantha Murray. Megan Musalo. Takeshi Muya. Kyla Nanark. Bethany Nay. Jessica Naylor. Hardy Neville. T. Wen. Savannah Nielsen. Carice Nielsen. Emily Nuebe. Kaylee Nye. Abby Nyman. Callum O'Rourke. Mason Olpen, Elizabeth Olson, Aubrey Olson, Jasmine Olson, Lori Olson, Jackson Parker, Savannah Parker, Jacob Parkin, Zoe Parlett, Braden Pascal, Madison Pascal, Taryn Paskett, Aaron Patterson, Haley Payne, McKenna Payton, Kayla Pierce, Nathan Pierre, Jalen Perez, Nathan Perry, Adam Peterson, Ellie Peterson, Stephen Peterson, Alexis Petrie, Megumi Pickett, Cade Purin, Wendell Pineda, Atlantis Platt, Haley Paul, Tyler Pollack, Ophelia Pont, Lydia Porter,
Kobe Purcell, Landon Pratt, Emma Priest, Ashlyn Prestwich, Michael Price, Jared Qualls, Sitlali Quintero, Bryce Ramage, Marie Ramirez, Kylie Ramos, Ignacio Rangel, Andrew Rollin, Margarita Rilini, Lance Redoloso, Jerem Reed, Tyson Reese, Sky Reese Bice, Hannah Reinhardt, Jordan Reese Da Silva, Gabriel Ramian, Devin Reyna, Colton Reynolds, Brooklyn Rydenor, Anthony Rivera, Logan Robbins, Jakai Robertson, America Robinson, Anthony Robles, Jaime Rodriguez Meyer, Melissa Rogers, Zachary Rogers, Shaylee Rognon, Ashley Ross-Kelly, Mariah Ross-Kelly, Caitlin Roush, Lucas Rowell, Andrew Raleigh, Casey Ruiz, Parley Rupert, Bridger Russell, Rebecca Russin, Sabrina Salazar Muniz, Brianna Sampson,
Anthony Sanchez, Irving Sanchez, Jesus Sanchez, No Sanchez, Tania Sanchez, Daisy Sapien, Taylor Sato, Ashlyn Saunders, Paige Saxey, Alyssa Schilling, Ashlyn Schofield, Sierra Scott, Brian Seal, Shanna Shakespeare, Devin Shea, Holden Sherrod, Skylar Schock, Cassidy Shumway, Addison Singletary, Kylie Skidmore, Daxon Smith, Haddon Smith, Madeline Smith, Peyton Smith, Shawnee Smith, Toby Smith, Skylar Smith, Sean Snyder, Amira Snoo, Ariana Sarfoya, Annie Sorensen, Dylan Sorensen, Antonio Soto, Emily Soto, Evelyn Soto, Cameron Sparks, Alex Batig, Jenilyn Sperry, Annalise Speth, Megan Sprague, Raven Spurlock, Isaac Stanford, Kezia Stark, Trevor Stedman,
Chloe Stewart, Annalyn Sturr, Brooklyn Stoddard, Brandy Stoker, Spencer Stoker, Tyson Stoker, Aubrey Stone, Jasmine Stowell, Jacob Strader, Ethan Strong, Michaela Strong, Emma Stubbs, Caitlin Soley, Nagmi Sunlight, Caden Swanson, Samantha Tadeo, Brooklyn Taylor, Natalie Taylor, Preston Tykert, Blake Terrell, Jackson Thomas, Jenna Thomas, Caden Thornley, Ashley Thornock, Mary Thorpe, Grace Thurgood, Tyler Tice, Kimberly Tenio, Trevin Tolbert, Gavin Toronto, Gavin Tremea, Jaden Trott, Lorenzo Trujillo, Chloe Tolbert, Madison Toulis, Brecken Turner, Aubrey Tuttle, Zachary Underwood, Savannah Van Dyne, Cody Van Meer, Adam Van Orden, Mackenzie Van Vliet, Selena Viatoro, Connor Vorwaller, Phoenix Vroman,
Mizram Wagner, Brooklyn Waite, Devin Walk, Dallin Walker, Taylor Walker, Melina Walston, Drake Warren, Gabriel Welsh, Breland West, Britley Westbrook, Jason Westover, Elizabeth Wheeler, Tessa Whitby, Porter White, Carly Whittison, Bailey Wilkinson, Katie Willard, Chesterai Williams, Davion Williams, Ashton Wilson, Bridger Wilson, Israel Wilson, Jessica Wilson, Colton Wimmer, Kendra Winger, Jeremy Wynn, Hallie Woodruff, Caleb Woolley, Amy Wortelman, Adam Wright, Gavin Wright, James Wright, Tayton Wright, Kiara Wethrick, Ryuhi Yamazaki, Sierra Yardley, Markel Youngblood, Yali Zaguerra Calderon, Zachary Zipperer, Ruben Zuniga, Hannah Zwemke,
Daphne Inskeep, Senior Class Spirit. Jaron Shoup, Senior Class Clubs. London Tyrell, Senior Class Artist. Caden Rawson, Senior Class Secretary. Mason Benacosa, Senior Class Publicity. Lauren Cook, Senior Class Historian. Hiram Edwards, Senior Class Service. Caitlin Hamilton, Senior Class Assemblies.
Alex Bedraro, Senior Class President.
Graduates, there are 2 things left before we embark on our new adventure. First, now that we have graduated, we need to make it official. Moving our tassels from the right to the left confirms our newfound graduate status. Graduates, please stand. Take your tassel in your left hand and move it to the left side.
Now we need to show our Falcon Pride one last time. Class of 2020, on your feet, let me hear your Falcon Pride. F-F-F-E-L C-C-C-O-N F-E-L Falcons F-F-F-E-L C-C-C-O-N F-F-F-E-L Falcons. Congratulations, we did it.